Hi guys, it's Megan and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're not doing Dragon Age, we are not doing Sims, we are going to have a look at Mass Effect. This has been one of my favourite games for a very, very long time. I've run through 1, 2 and 3 myself and I absolutely love it. I haven't done everything in them, I tend to just sort of stick to one path really. But yeah, here we are. We're going to go through every single thing that we possibly can, and I cannot wait to show it to you guys. We are going to go through game 1, 2 and 3. We're going to do them in order. Then possibly, if there is enough demand for it, then I will try and do Andromeda for you guys as well. Andromeda for me personally, I quite enjoyed it. I wouldn't put it in the same group as these three, because I feel that it was so different. But I did quite enjoy it. I did quite enjoy it. So we are going to hop straight in, and we are going to start a new career.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Right, here we are. We are going to enter a new ID. We are going to do a custom
Please
female.
I
don't want to be called
profile.
Jane. I'm not really sure what name to pick. I might just go for... Yeah, let's just go for Suffolk. I mean, that is the name that I use on here, so we'll just use that.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service.
Right, I try not to spend an awful long time making these because I really just want to run into the gameplay, but I will read through everything for you. The first one is Spacer. Both your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonist, you were born and raised on Mindwar, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindwar, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted in the military a few years later. Then there is Earthborn. You're an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You enlisted to escape a life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. I've been through all of these quite a few times, but the one that I haven't done a lot of is Spacer. I've done Colonist many times. I do really enjoy that one, but I don't think I've ever made it to the end with Spacer, so we might do that one.
Confirm psychological profile.
Our psychological profile. Sole survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torment and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. War hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life by saving your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Last is Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always go to you first. I don't know, I feel like I haven't really thought about these very much, but we might go for Sole Survivor, I think.
Confirm military
Okay, so now our specialisation soldier. Combat specialist, ideal for front lines of firefight. Improved health. We can use weapons of any type. We start with medium armor and can specialize in heavy armor. Engineer. Tech specialist, holographic omni tool. We can decrypt security systems, repair and modify tactical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. We can only use light armor and only use pistols. Adept. Biotic specialists. Biotic powers to throw objects. We can shield the squad and disable and destroy enemies. Only use light armor. We can only use pistols. Infiltrator. Combined combat with tech. We can use the Omni tool. We can do decryption. We can offensive abilities rather than healing. Use pistols and snipers and medium armor. Sentinels are combat and tech. We can only use light armor and receive no advanced weapons training. Vanguard are biotic warriors. We can combine biotics with weapons. Pistols and shotguns and medium armor. Might go for adept, I think. I do quite like that one. And we can pick an extra one. Select a bonus talent. I have a feeling decryption might come in quite handy.
Facial identification.
Confirm, or I'm going to change up the appearance a bit, I think. I'm not going to go through the presets, or well, we can do. I don't think I'm really going to choose any of these presets though, so just stick with that one and we will change her up a little bit. Like I say, I don't spend a heck of a lot of time in this. Literally, I've got quite used to doing it before, but I don't tend to spend very long doing this sort of thing. In Dragon Age I do. I tend not to spend too long doing it here. Complexion. I think we'll stick with the same complexion. Scars. I do like the one that's on the cheek here, so probably keep that. But I'll go through the rest of them for you. You can't see them amazingly well, but we'll stick with that one so it's got a little bit on the lip as well. Oh, there we go. Right. Head. Neck thickness. We don't want like a proper meaty neck, but then we don't want a little twig, so we go for somewhere sort of there. Face size. About there. Cheek width would be easier if we go sideways with this. There's something about there. Cheekbones. You don't like proper sticking out, but then you want some definition to the face, so there, I think. Cheek gaunt. Face forwards. There we go. Yeah, you want them sort of about there. Ear size. You can't really see her ears at the moment, but you do want them a little bit bigger. Right, eyes. The eye shape's what I spend a lot of time picking, really. So like the eye shape gives sort of the overall demeanour of your character. Sort of. But I haven't really decided what path we're going to follow, so we might go for I don't know, it's kind of sad there, huh? I'm gonna go for that one. I think the eye height is fine, the width is fine. I don't really fiddle about with like the width and stuff, because then you can get some really funky looking things going down. Iris colour. There's so many different ones to choose from, but I think we're going to go with dark. Yeah, jaw. I think the chin height was fine, the depth. How sticky outy do we want it? What about there? Like I say in a lot of my other videos as well, I don't go in for making characters that look 100% perfect, I must say. I always like them to have something that's a little bit different. Maybe that. It's like whenever I do Sims and stuff like that, my character, you know, I'd never make Sims that look, you know, that look conventionally amazingly beautiful and stuff like that. You know, it's not realistic. Not that Sims is realistic anyway. I mean, it's Sims, but you know, it's not. Yeah, you know, I've like in Dragon Age and stuff, I've never made a character that's. There's always something that's like a little imperfection, I guess. And I feel like there always needs to be that on a character, otherwise they're just too perfect. I can't play with a character that looks or acts too perfect, you know? It's just not. It's just not really. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, we're gonna keep the nose there, I think. I don't know, I want a size that's like in between that one. Yeah, I want something that's in between this and this, but there isn't one. So I might just go for that one. Hair. Gonna start off with dark. And go through the hair. I do really like this hairstyle. I really do. So we'll probably end up picking that one, but that one's good too. I do like that one too. But a lot of these hairs, you know, the half the stuff you go through, it's like it does surprise me how you can keep your hair looking amazing. Look, them eyebrows are nice enough. Right, so I think we're gonna go for that big bun. So this one, I think. Might sort out the ears quickly as well. So that's on head. Ear size. Make them a bit bigger. Stick them out a bit. There we go. I feel like she should have a bit of a wider jaw as well. Yeah, look at that. I don't know whether to take it down one again. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I do like that. So makeup. I don't really go in for a lot of this either, really. Probably leave that there. Eyeshadow. I do usually use the eyeshadow just to get some more definition on the eyes, but that's about it. Like that. Blush. Probably not. No. Yeah, no, that's good. That is good. Right, finalise. So we got a Spacer, Soul Survivor, Adept, and we've got the Decryption skill. Okay, yeah.
Identification
So
confirmed.
difficulty, we're going to do hardcore, I think. That'll be fine. Target assist, subtitles. Yes, no, I do want them on. Squad power, no. Yeah, right. Let's get into this.
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. The board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Right, so we've got some options here. We can say I agree, you're overreacting, or cut the chatter. Wouldn't say you're overreacting, just because I haven't decided whether we're going to go for Paragon or Renegade just yet. So I think we'll say you're overreacting.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so what are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Yeah, again, we're going to go in the middle.
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Right. So, we can have a look at our journal, which is speak to Captain Anderson in the comm room. So, we're going to head straight down there. And it was press O for the player's tutorial. So, we've got all of our basic sort of things going down there. Mark them all as. So, we've got our own personal history as well. Both your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations. They transferred from posting to posting. Following your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. First mission was an expedition to investigate Akuz, a lush world on the outskirts of the Alliance space. It suddenly dropped out of contact. Arriving on the surface, your patrol found the settlement intact. There were no survivors. At nightfall, the Threshamore struck. Mindless abominations of teeth and tentacles rose from beneath the earth. Constant gunfire couldn't drown out the shrieks of your fellow soldiers. They were dragged down to a gruesome death. 50 Marines died on Akuz, with the only one to make it back to the landing zone alive. A monument on the planet commemorates the massacre, a grim reminder the price humanity must pay as they spread throughout the stars. So, there's that. And we have got a little timeline here as well. So let's have a quick look at this. It should say when we were born and stuff like that. There we go. 2154. So it's 2154. We're now in 2183. So you guys do the maths and find out how old that makes us. It makes us about 29, doesn't it? Or does it? Yes, I think it does. Listen, I didn't pass maths at school. I think we are all aware of this. Right, well let's get this... Let's get moving. So, we can press these chatting as well, isn't it? Talk to an ally, approach, and press E.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
We did just hear you arguing about something.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
What do you mean?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
I was asking about the stealth systems.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
Ooh, a cover?
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Let's ask him about Nihilus.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
I mean, from what we know, that was a while ago.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I was asking about the captain.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Right, so we've exhausted all of these. To return, we'll tell him that we'll look into it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Right.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission. What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
So I think we're going to tell that kid to relax. He's a little bit high.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Let's find out what he thinks about him.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
That kid's very, yeah. Let's ask him about the Spectres.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. They're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on Akuz.
Oh wow, he brought up the memories, huh?
I try not to think about Akuz.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
It's asked about Eden Prime, because he's from Eden Prime, isn't he?
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Do you have any idea why we're going there?
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Sure, he'll do fine.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on Akuz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
I mean, we don't want you running off, so...
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
So again, we've done all of those, so goodbye, I guess.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, we've got 2 Paragon points. So, in here. Nihilus is here, but the captain is not.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Where's the captain, I wonder?
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I mean, I've never been, so I wouldn't know.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
I mean, why are you asking?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I mean, I've kind of guessed that by now.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Okay, well, Prothean?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Yeah, why did we tell the Council?
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Why is he evaluating me?
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
I assume this is probably going to be good for the captain, so yeah, I guess he does support this, otherwise he wouldn't have agreed to having him on board our ship, right?
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
So ask about the Protheans again.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
We can ask him about Eden Prime again.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Let's find out a bit more about this beacon before we set off.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
The wrong hands? Who are you thinking about?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Okay, right, well, we are ready to go then, I think.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Engaging stealth systems.
I really like the character of Captain Anderson. I think he is... I don't know what it is about
serious digging here, Captain.
I do like his character a lot.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Right, he hasn't given me much of a reason to distrust him, so...
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Right.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Here we are. We've made it to Eden Prime. This is where I'm going to finish this part. The next part we're going to finish Eden Prime and find out what happens once we leave. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this. I absolutely loved recording it. Like I said, this is one of my... Oh. We didn't get attacked by anything, so that's... Okay, it's fine. Yeah, yeah, like I said, this is one of my favourite games. I'm really excited that I can bring this to you guys, and I really hope that you enjoy it. So yeah, please leave a like, comment, subscribe down below if you did like this, and I will speak to you all very, very soon.